My girlfriend broke my PS4 for a TikTok prank. I broke up with her. As you should.
Yeah. Every single makeup palette you have, goodbye.
So, some background. During quarantine, I've been playing my PS4 games a lot more. I was able to finish up some stories and complete some big games in my free time the last few months. It was a great escape for me. By the way, this comes from Broken PS4, Broken Soul. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to r/OK Storytime subreddit. So, my girlfriend Liz never got it fully, but understood I liked playing it, and it made me happy. I told her that I was really looking forward to the PS5 and was hoping to get one soon. I missed out on the pre-order and initial shipping wave, so I got a bit sad for a while, but knew I would eventually get one when the craze settled down, whether it was next year or the year after. Her friend Kat also knew of this because her boyfriend was looking forward to the new Xbox. This is what happened today. This is when crap got bad. I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, finishing up some last achievements when Liz came into the room with Kat. I said, "Hey babe, how was your day?" And without warning, she pulled the PS4 out of the wall and smashed it on the ground. She then took a hammer and smashed whatever pieces were left. This happened within 20 to 30 seconds. I just looked at her in shocked. I asked, "What happened? Why did you do that? Did I do something to make you mad?"
That's exactly what I would have sounded like.
This was when I noticed Kat was recording everything on her phone. Liz walks away and then comes back and shows me a PS5 box. I still don't react, and she says, "Merry early Christmas." I just walk out of the room and go to the bedroom and lock the door. Liz comes knocking an hour later and asks, "What's wrong? I thought you wanted the PS5. I told her I couldn't even think about that because she literally just destroyed a part of my life that I have created over the last 5 years. I explained to her that she just ruined hundreds of hours of gameplay and saves that I had built up. Liz just said, "Well, can't you just do it again?"
I'm trying to think of like a parallel for that for women. I mean, there are,
This is when I walked out and left the apartment. I came back a couple hours later with Kat and Liz, now both showing off the PS5 to me. Kat says, "Look, Liz worked really hard to get you this. We just wanted to make you happy." I asked Kat why she was recording. She says that some person on TikTok or Instagram did the same thing to their boyfriend and they were happy. Apparently, that's where they got the idea from. A girlfriend came in, broke the PS4, and then gave them PS5 and everyone cheered or something. I still can't believe it. They wanted to make a video in that spirit with me as the guy. I told Kat a lot of my life was in that PS4 and now it's all gone. Side note, yes, I know. I should have backed up on the cloud. I did for some of my games, but a lot of them I just kept on the PS4. I had hundreds of hours from The Witcher 3, Kingdom Hearts games, and Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy 15, God of War, The Last of Us, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry games. So many games. So many story-based games, too. Many of these titles were fully completed or close to that point. Most of them are now lost. Now Kat is calling me ungrateful, and her boyfriend liked the Xbox that she gave him. I asked her if she destroyed his old Xbox. She said no, and that she just gave it to him gift-wrapped last week.
Ding, ding, ding. There's the difference, dummy. Are you kidding me?
Very apparent. I asked why I wasn't given the same treatment, and it was because they saw the video yesterday and got the idea to recreate it. I told Liz I do appreciate the gift, but that she needs to know that she broke a part of me that has been built over the years. It sounds stupid, but I really was proud of my collection.
And to just speak on that really quick, it's like, I feel like this is something they can get past realistically, but it is like a big thing.
It's a lot of consideration and thoughtfulness that was totally ignored.
I think the biggest red flag is that it was so careless. It was so thoughtless. And maybe she just doesn't understand that it's like, you've put a lot of work into the games that, she's just thinking like, oh, well, they're just games. Like you can play them again, but it's like, you don't understand. It's something that can't come back now. Like if you're playing a Pokemon game, you catch all your Pokemon, and then if someone comes and snaps it in half and gets you like the new Pokemon game, you'd still be like, you destroyed my old Pokemon game. Like I can't play that again.
Because it's something that you enjoy and that you've spent time on. It's memories. You know, it's like these video games. It's not just like a stupid thing to like pass time. It's like a fun thing that you get invested in and in these stories too, you know? So it's like just not even thinking or considering any of that is insane.
Also, that prank was probably fake. Red flag for girlfriend not being thoughtful and believing everything she sees on the internet.
But let's continue. Liz then says, well, why can't you just do it on the new PlayStation? I told her I could, but it would take a lot of time and effort that I may not want to put in again. She just brushed it off and said, well, you can play your new games anyway. They're probably better. At this point, I left and went to a friend's house where I'm writing this now late at night. I don't know what to do at this point. I really don't care about the PS5 and am mad that an effing viral video made this all happen. What the F is wrong with people where they think destroying someone's personal property is funny? They tried showing me the video, but I'm not watching that crap. Yeah, that's reliving your trauma. Liz and I have had a great relationship to this point. We've been together for 4 years, and this is the only major issue that has come up. Some might think it's just a video game or that I can get past this, but I don't know if I can. It wasn't just that she did it. It was the fact that after it, she didn't seem to know why or care to know why I'm so upset. I've never had this feeling before and really don't know how to proceed here. And there are some comments, but what is our response?
I think it's fair to be like, I don't know how I feel right now. I don't know how to move forward here. I do think that it is just, at the end of the day, if you've been together for 4 years and this is your first like big thing, I think you can get past this. I think there is a chance it's a genuine like misunderstanding. She just truly didn't know or didn't see it that way. She didn't see it as like something like attached to your pride or something like that. I think the most concerning thing is just, do you want to be with a partner who is so thoughtless and kind of so careless? And then also in the post game, sort of so callous about the way that you felt after you explained yourself.
Yeah, because on the one hand, like it's possible to get through things like this, but only if the person that did the wrong thing is open to fixing it and is open to hearing OP out and just apologizing.
And she's probably feeling extra defensive because she thought this was going to be a great thing. She saw some video on TikTok. She's like, oh, it's going to be so great. And he's going to be so excited because she did get him the PS5, but it's, you know, everything around it.
Update. Well, it's been a hellish couple of weeks. First of all, I appreciate all the support. I didn't get to respond to many people because my life has been a whirlwind the last couple weeks. It took a lot of time thinking and talking with my friends and family about what has happened and where to go from here. I tried saving the hard drive from the PS4 through my buddy who is more tech savvy than I am. We had no luck. All that stuff is lost forever. The PS5 has been at our place since the incident, but I have no interest in that thing right now. I didn't go back to the apartment for a week. I finally told Liz we needed to sit down and have a discussion about everything. It was a long conversation with lots of tears on both ends. I won't go into exact details, but I explained to her how her actions affected me. The comparison some told me to tell her about me smashing her phone or laptop in the same manner really hit her. In that moment, she understood, I think. I once again asked why she recorded it. She said that she wanted to capture the moment of my happiness. It wasn't about Instagram, TikTok clout, or whatever. She thought I would be ecstatic and wanted to have that moment captured forever. I told her I understood that. Finally, I told her the truth. I told her I couldn't trust her anymore with this. She destroyed something dear to me. So I broke up with her. Maybe it's irrational. Maybe I'm overreacting. I think after the conversation with my parents, friends, and her, I realized I can't love someone who doesn't empathize with me enough to know that breaking that PS4 was a bad move. This incident should have never happened if she knew how much I cared for this, especially during a year rough as this.
She didn't understand. Where it's like, it would be the equivalent of like if she had like a laptop, right? And you just like spiked it into the ground and destroyed it. And then gave her a new one and we're like, ta-da! But she's like, all my pictures, all the stuff that was saved on there is gone now. It wasn't backed up. How are we going to get it? It's like, oh, it's gone forever now. You'd be probably really upset about that.
I think I would break up too.
If after the conversation, like you sit down and you're like, all right, here's what really happened. And she still doesn't go like, okay, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Then I think I'm breaking up.
I told her that I'm moving out of the apartment to live with my parents for a bit. I said that I'm breaking the lease in March, so she has until then to find a new place. She was upset, but I stood my ground. By the way, we will always stand our ground on the fact that you can listen to full episodes with more stories just like these. Just go to iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever your favorite podcast app is, and search OK Storytime. We're there. I promise.
A lot of us.
So I spent Christmas with my parents, and while a little sad, I think it's for the best. She has tried to reach out, but I told her unless it was about stuff about the apartment, then I don't want to talk to her right now. As for me, I think I'm done with gaming. I'll find something else to keep my interest. I didn't take the PS5. It'll be really hard for me to find my joy in it after all this. I thought I would marry Liz. We were college sweethearts and we were happy.
That's so wild.
Now everything is broken, just like my PS4, and so I would rather not be reminded of that anymore. For now, I'm just going to be alone for a while and figure things out. I believe that everything will work out in the end as long as I keep myself honest and hardworking. Happy holidays. And that is the end of that story.
Oh my God, buddy, my gut's telling me now that you overreacted. I mean, I get it. It's bad, but like if this was the woman you thought you were going to marry and now you're not even gaming anymore, brother.
But I don't know, that's such a big betrayal, I feel.
I mean, it is a big red flag of like, all right, how is your brain working properly if you think that that was cool? But like, man, you could probably work through that like on a real level. Because that was in my head, like, that's the biggest thing. Like, if this is, like, something where it's like, all right, I don't think this is really going to last, you were envisioning marrying this woman.
But listen, would the love of OP's life break the PS4? That's the question.
She is right. You can beat all of those games again. You can't go back and unbreak up with your potentially future wife if she was perfect in every way besides this. I don't know, brother. Not only did you lose your partner, you lost your love of gaming as well. But that is the end of this story.